Now I'm going to sit here and pick my eyeballs for you. That's what you came here for, right? All right. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, we finally got some nice weather around here. Yeah. Oh, it's been raining. It's been like the last couple of years, it's been raining nonstop. Yeah. Climate change. Yeah. Global warming. You know something? You know what my feelings about global warming? I don't care. I don't really care if it's happening. How about that one? I don't care. I want to see something happen around here. I would love to go and drop a couple nukes right by the North Pole and just whip the Earth's axis out of line. Let's see how far we could tilt the Earth. What, you think it can't be done? The Tsar bomb, the Russians dropped the Tsar bomb. That was 100 megatons. Okay, they dropped it somewhere in like fucking Siberia. And it was shattering windows in Norway. Think about that one, Jesus Christ. And they had a bomb that was like double that capacity or more. I think it was like 1,000 megatons that they wanted to try out. But they were like, well, we can't really do that. We're shattering windows in other countries here. You know? Yeah, that Tsar bomb sent like a shockwave around the Earth like 3 times. It's like people in New York, for a second, like their hair blew up. Like somebody's comb over went up. What are the Russians up to? Oh my God. Something's got to happen. I don't care. Global warming, I'm in. I'm in. What was it? What was it? You couldn't use hairspray? And you got to deal with this Long Island trash, Housewives. I can't take it anymore. You got to hear the conversations I overhear at work from this Long Island trash. I'm walking by this one woman, right? You got to see the slob, and she's like, all I hear out of the corner of my ears, I only drink Tito's vodka. And I'm like, oh my God, give me my baseball bat right now. I can't take it. I love people that brag. I love people that buy expensive alcohol. It cracks me up. It's like I only buy the most expensive stuff to destroy my liver. Oh yeah, you've impressed me. And Spanish people are the worst. I'm sorry. I hang out with enough of them. I know. They go out to the bar. They'll think nothing about paying $300 for a fucking $75 bottle of booze at the bar. Oh yeah, no problem. I'm like, hey, what? I'm all about drinking before I even get there. When I would go out to a club, I would drink to the point where I was like in a tailspin. And like you walk in and you're trying to get your orientation. It's like, all right, come on. It's like you're trying to get this fucking ship under control. You're so inebriated. That was part of the fun of going out. Oh my God, my eyes are going crazy here. Oh, there's nothing like a Long Island housewife. What, are you kidding me? You know, you never saw people that are so fucking out of whack in your life. Like, they have no grip on, like... Did you ever stop and think, you know, I'm sitting there eating ice cream with my son the other day, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, he's got no idea that we're on a fucking ball spinning through space. And at, like, any moment, like, a meteorite could come down and just, like, lights out. Like, anything can happen. Just anything can happen. A solar flare. We get a big enough solar flare and that's it. Radiation poisoning for the entire Earth. I mean, or it knocks out all the, you know, electricity. Right? How does that work? That a solar flare could just knock out the entire electrical grid? Explain that to me. What is it, like overload the power? So I'm thinking about all this stuff in my head. I'm stressed out. And I'm looking at him. He's got a big smile. Like eating the eyeballs out of this fucking SpongeBob SquarePants fucking ice pop. And it's just, you get like a moment of terror. You say, God almighty, he doesn't even know. And then you look at these fucking housewives running around, you know. Oh my God. Talking about wine and cheese. I love it. The people with the least amount of class on planet Earth try to have the most class. It's hilarious. Come to Long Island. Meet some of these pigs. Oh my God, and then you go to the playground? You go to the playground and some of these fucking broads, they got their nose so far up their kid's ass, following them up. Listen, I go to the playground, there's a fucking park bench over here. I sit down. I let my son go. Hey, it's your time, it's playtime. Go figure it out. Honestly, I'm not going to walk you through every piece of this fucking playground. Number one, the playground's got fun. You could basically jump out of a building and land on a playground floor and you'd be like, oh, wow. Let's go to IHOP. Alright, am I wearing out the IHOP jokes? Anyhow. You got these mothers. Come on. Come on, Cruz. That's it. That's the new name, right? I hear this name. I was like, what did she say? Cruz? She's holding his hand over here. She's walking him up the stairs over here. This fat pig is, she's on all the equipment wearing it out. I swear to Christ, I'm going to the playground with a can of WD-40. If I got to put my kid on another squeaky swing set, I'm going to have a panic attack. I'm thinking to myself, when is the last push where this fucking turnbuckle breaks? From where? And when your kid gets on the swing, it's like, and I'm just watching the pins on the hinges of the swing, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, there's got to be like maybe 10 more pushes I can give my son before this thing snaps. And he goes hurtling across the fucking playground right onto his neck. It's happened before. It's happened before. Don't they have like a self-lubricating hinge or something like that? Can't we get that? I watch a guy fucking... You ever watch somebody get a steam locomotive ready to start? This is the most fascinating... This is why I gotta get away from YouTube, man. Oh my God. I'm putting a dent in the couch like you can't even imagine. I'm watching a guy. It takes like a fucking hour and a half to get a steam locomotive ready to just start moving. To start it up. It's incredible. You gotta go around. You gotta oil this. You gotta grease that. He's got a paintbrush that he's like, he's putting lube on this fucking thing over here. He's spraying this down. He's got you got to put a little kindling in there, light the kindling off. Then you got to take the air hose and you got to spray all the fucking carbon out of the fucking boiler. Then you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I mean, it's unreal what it took to get a locomotive going. Could you imagine getting the locomotive running and they're like, it's too much snow out there. We're canceling today. I'd be like, what? Spent half the day trying to start this fucking machine. I don't know. Is everybody bored to death? Let's go. Let's go here. We got packages. I have no idea where any of this stuff is from. I got one. It's an Amazon, but it says Bithead 1000 on it. I don't know what's going on. Let's try to figure this one out. Our buddies. All right. Sip of coffee for steam locomotives, by the way, huh? Oh yeah. What these old time steam locomotives, you know, the big ones? You ever see how fast these fuckers can go? You do like 88 miles an hour, I think was the record. Could you imagine a fucking steam locomotive doing 88 miles an hour? Oh my god. Instant erection as it goes by. I don't know how to do it. I tell you what, though, you go to the park with your son. Wait till you have a kid. I mean, listen, most of it's a nightmare, but every once in a while there's a moment that really puts a smile on your face. Like we go to the park the other day and they got this lake that you walk around, and the lake was all flooded, right, from the fucking rain. So by parts of the lake, there was the lake, then there's a walkway around the lake, then there's a puddle on the other side of the walkway, and then the walkway narrowed down like this. And all these swans were hanging out on the walkway there. And it got like really tight. And I got news for you right now. I don't fuck with swans. I saw Phil get attacked by a swan, by the way. Oh yeah, we went fishing down by the dead end. We hopped this fence to get on this guy's property where like the prime time fishing was. Yeah, oh yeah. He had property that this old man Bill, we used to call him the mayor. Right? He had property by the best part, like the deepest parts on the canal. You think he would let little kids go there and fish? He would come down there and yell at us. We were fishing by the dead end. He would come down there and yell at us. Finally, we learned to tell him to go fuck off because he didn't own the goddamn dead end like every other piece of property in town. He just didn't want us near his property. Fucking old codger. I wish I could get my hands on this guy today. Where is he? I'd pinch his IV. Fucking little kids trying to fish. You gotta own it. And he had his own piece of property. He never mowed the grass on it. It was just a big piece of shit piece of property. You wouldn't let little kids go in there and fish? God almighty. Rotten hell, you old fuck. Yeah. Man, oh man, that's where all the good fish were, right over his property. We used to have to cast like a country mile to get over in front of the water that was in front of his property. Anyhow, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, Phil went on his property once. There was some swans nesting over there. Phil got jumped by these swans. I was ready to hit the road. I was on the other side of the fence and I was ready to run away. Anyway, if Phil comes running back, he left his pole over there, the whole nine. Yeah, there's another story you're not going to remember, Phil. I love it. Phil texts me. I don't remember that story. Like it never happened. I was like, yeah, asshole, just because you have Alzheimer's doesn't mean I'm lying. How am I going to forget that story? Yeah, so, you know, the pathway narrowed down, water on both sides, and there's all these swans hanging out down there. And they're hanging out like thugs on a street corner waiting for us to go by. And I'm like walking through, I pick up my son because I'm like, this ain't happening. I thought we were going to get jumped by swans. In my head, I heard Gangsta's Paradise as I walked by. Anyhow, we're walking down the path, and there was a patch of like dry, you know, like dry, gravelly, dusty road path like that the sun's been beating on all day, and he starts kicking his feet in the path, and you know how you kick like dusty dirt, and it makes like clouds, little clouds of dust. He goes, Dad, look, smoke. Like, and I was like, oh my God, I remember doing that as a kid. Remember that? You'd kick the dirt. Oh, look, it's smoke. We're making smoke. Everybody be kicking dirt. Then your mother would yell at you because you look like you just got off a horse in the Old West. Yeah, just little things like that. That brought a real smile to my face. You know, sometimes you can pull out a good one once in a blue moon. All right. What do we got here? Where's my cutter? Got a pack of shit. I don't know. What the fuck is this? Hi, Bithead. I thought you might get a kick out of this. Keep up the good work. Enjoy your gift from Jerry Cott. From Jerry. This is a Blaupunkt AM/FM Bluetooth media receiver. Auxiliary port. USB port. I don't know what this is. Jerry, I don't know what this is. It's made in Germany. Here it is. What is this thing? I don't know. AM/FM media player with Bluetooth. A media player. I guess you could. Oh man, you know something? I'm really kind of dumb, Jerry, because I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is, but I'll install it today. I will. I don't know. I gotta figure out what this thing does. Oh man, thank you. Thank you. Listen, I'll install it just because it's made in Germany. Oh, yeah. You're goddamn right. Somebody will come in my car, they'll be like, hey, what is that, a second radio? Like, just, it's made in Germany, buddy. That's all you need to know. What else do you need in your life? Just, I don't know. Here we go. This one's coming all the way from Germany. Here we go. Wow, what a fucking day, huh? Wow. Yeah, let's open it up. What a shame. You know, what a shame. I was watching that. Germany had made, I always thought the fastest airplane in World War II was the Spitfire, right? Remember? Spitfire. The English plane, right? The wooden plane with the fucking Merlin engine in it, if you can imagine that. How ridiculous that is, and amazing and awesome at the same time. I always thought that was the fastest propeller plane of the war. Apparently, the Germans made some ridiculous prop-driven plane by the end of the war that could do like 437 miles an hour. Oh my God, bring it back. Where is this plane now? Bring it back. And apparently, the problem was, the German prop planes were getting so good by the end of the war, but they didn't have any pilots anymore. All them pilots were either dead or injured. And a lot of these pilots were like coming back from like really horrendous injuries to fly some of these planes. It's like, can you imagine? It's like your back is broken or something like that. Like you're in this plane and you're doing like 8 Gs with like a broken back or a dislocated shoulder. Oh, what nightmares. These men went through nightmares, man. I don't think we really understand that. Just for the glory of your country. It's like, hey, Von Halen. We know you got burns on like 90% of your body, but you think you can, hop back in this fucking death machine we made? You know, we'll put like, I don't know, we'll give you an alcohol bath before you leave. We'll leave the window open for you so you can throw the dead skin out of the side. I don't know. What the hell is this? Whoa. Wait a second. What the hell is this? Is this, am I seeing this correctly? Alright, this is coming. Whoa, alright, this is a strictly limited. This is a strictly limited game that I had ordered. Okay, this isn't coming from anybody. I don't think there isn't a note or anything. That would be an extreme coincidence right there. Alright, are you ready for this? People, I don't like remakes. You could take your remakes and you can shove them up your ass. Okay? I don't want anybody remaking Dirty Harry. I don't want anybody remaking Death Wish. These are classics. There's no reason to remake them. You got lightning in the bottle once, and you're going to try to do it again? It's the stupidest thing you could ever do. And I love how they're remaking all these old video games. I'm not interested. I don't want you smoothing out my pixelated graphics. I don't want you red booking my audio. I don't need it. Okay? And I feel very strongly about that. But when they're going to come out with Rtype, okay, when they're gonna come out with, they're gonna remake Rtype with Rtype Dimensions EX. Okay, I'm in, and it's coming from Germany, baby. 1 or 2 Spieler. Do you know what that means? 1 or 2 player. So here we go. It's going to be Rtype 1 and Rtype 2 with the ability to play it 2 player. Okay? That's the kind of remake I'm talking about. Even though I don't have anybody to play it with. Oh, maybe I'll play it with my son and I can watch him just like nosedive the ship into the ground over and over and over again. Why not? But here we go. It's Rtype Dimensions EX. So, oh my God, they redid. Okay, Rtype 1 and 2, 2 legendary co-op space shooters together in one collection. Fight through all 14 bio-infested stages in retro 3D graphics or shiny retro 2D graphics or shiny 3D graphics. I mean, what the hell is going on here? This is crazy. Here we go. We got release number 17. Or number 175. I don't know. What does that say? Strictly Unlimited. I don't know what's going on here. But, I mean, it's Rtype. It's Rtype. It's my favorite shooter of all time, people. My favorite horizontally scrolling shooter of all time. What are you going to do? Some people would probably be like, hey, on your Rtype. I don't know. Look at that. Comes with a nice little postcard. Man, maybe I'll send this back to Germany. Good. Keep up the good work, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm supporting it. I tell you what, I love my little PS4. Right? I got this PS4 and I was like, I don't know. I love it. I'm really proud to be a PS4 owner. How about that? How about that? And that makes me happy. Because now I can play games and I can generate new memories. How fresh is that? How exciting is that? I love the idea of that. And I love that little machine. It's a good looking little machine. I don't mind having it on my gaming shelf. I'm proud of it now. Yeah. Yes. Yes. You made an old man happy. Sony. Anyway, moving along. I got a package right here. I have no idea what's inside. Oh. Okay. I know what this is. It's in a little wood box here. Look, it says it's in a beautiful little wood box that's ruined by an Amazon logo. Thanks, guys. Anyhow, Here we go. Yeah, it's a little punch kit here. Little punch kit. I had this idea, you know, it's a letter punch kit, okay? What do we got? Let me give you a letter here. E. I don't know if you can see that. E. Anyway, I had this cockamamie idea. I might still do it. I don't know. I was going to make a metal NES. Like a Nintendo out of metal. But real rough, like the original, like at the beginning of Iron Man. Remember the first Iron Man suit? Oh my God, that's the way it should have stayed, right? That's the way it should have stayed. That was what was exciting about the first Iron Man movie, right? When he came busting out of that cave with just like guns, flamethrowers blazing, it was like, oh man, yeah, give it to him. You had all these like insurgent guys with AK-47s. That scene should have been the Darth Vader scene from Rogue One, right? It should have been Iron Man just like so graphic, like tearing these guys in half. I don't know why everything has to get so violent with me, but goddamn, isn't it good? He should have just came out like, I don't know, lasers blasting things. I don't know. I was gonna make like a real almost like rusty NES with like welds in it and just like, you know, power and reset stamped into the metal and just like clear coat the whole thing. Don't even paint it. Leave it like rusty and and then I talked to a few people and I had two ideas and I'm kind of going in a different direction. So I don't know. We'll find out about that soon enough if I ever fucking finish it. Do you know that you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With a 4K face! We'll see you next time.